Hey guys, I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Camping Outdoors, and this video is on two products that I just got. Mind the lawnmower in the background. Today we're going to take a look at the SNUGPAK self-inflating Maxi Mat, as you can see here, and the massive SNUGPAK Antarctica RE sleeping bag. So we'll get right into it. As I said, this is the Base Camp Ops self-inflating Maxi Mat. Here's some stats for you. Lightweight at 26 ounces. It's a full-length pad, 11 by 6 pack size. The mat size is 72 by 20, and it is 2.5 centimeters thick. So you can do the standard conversion if you want to. This comes a nice little card that comes. It comes in this bag from SNUGPAK inside the stuff sack. And I don't know if any of you guys have SNUGPAK products. Excuse me, I'm tongue-tied tonight. When they're able to, they use the same material to make their stuff sack as they do the product that's in it. So on the outside, when you're grabbing it, you can feel what the actual product is going to feel like against your skin, which is really neat. I don't know of any other companies that do that. Another really neat feature that SNUGPAK integrates, I mean, I don't know if other companies do it, but when they're able to, they put their repair kit, they sew it right into the stuff sack, so it's always there for you. And obviously this comes with two pieces of fabric, black and a green. And since they are an overseas company, they're from the UK, they can't ship their products with like a contact cement or whatever, so that's up to the customer to provide. But having a repair kit always in your bag, in your stuff sack, where you're not going to lose it, is a really good idea, I think. And it also comes with a nice wide elastic band. So let's get this stuff out of the way here. I said that comes in the bag. It also comes with some instructions on how to inflate it, deflate it, how to care for it, and then what I said about not having contact adhesive in the repair kit. So let's take a look at it. This is self-inflating. It's 2.5 centimeters thick. I'll give you a close-up if I can here. Sorry about the light. It's getting dark out, so I'll try to do as good as I can for you guys. The top and bottom are the same. Here's the valve. So let's undo the valve, and as you can hear the hiss, we'll see how long it takes to inflate. You got Base Camp Ops written down here. I've used it a couple times, both in a hammock and inside of a tent. The one Tigress backwoods bungalow and the one Tiger's Den tents. And in a hammock, it's great. It's a nice long pad. I'm 5'7"-ish, and there's plenty of length for me. It's got it's not very slippery at all. It's got a good texture to it. So I didn't have to chase my pad when I was, using it in a hammock all night. It's a good thin pad, good for summertime. I don't know, I'm not an expert on pads since I use quilts, and I'm just not really getting back into sleeping on the ground, but I do it minimally. The only time I really sleep on the ground is like if I want to do something, bushcrafty, so to say, or if I'm camping with my daughter and wife, and it's cold, so they want to sleep in a tent. But so I haven't used it in cold temperatures yet, but I guess it's the standard, whatever they put in self-inflating mats is what's in this. As far as I know, there's no other information that SNUGPAK provides as the kind of padding that is in it. So yeah, it's been about 2 minutes, and it's about halfway inflated. I don't know if that's average or below average for a self-inflating pad. It has been banded up for, you know, since I got it. So I don't know if the first couple times you use it, it takes a little while to, you know, inflate, because like I said, I used it a couple times, and every time after I use it I put the band on it. So I don't know if it's just got to get you know, broken in as far as the foam inside being able to expand, but it's getting there. Maybe a couple breaths will bring it to life. So let's move on and take a look at this amazing sleeping bag here while this is inflating. So this is the SNUGPAK Antarctica RE with Softie Premier filling and Reflectotherm technology. So you're thinking, hey Chesapeake, what's Reflectotherm? It's basically like a survival blanket, a car windshield, windshade, or sunshade, not a windshade for your car windshield. It's tiny bits of metallized, metallic, however you want to say it, textile, for lack of a better word, actually inside the actual you know, these bits are inside the insulation, and SNUGPAK claims that it reflects an additional 15% of your body heat back to the user. So that really helps their Softie Premier filling. You know, it helps its ability there and keeps you warmer. So on the end of the stuff sack here, you see the comfort rating is 4 below 0 Fahrenheit, and the low is 58 degrees below Fahrenheit. Below 58 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. Sorry guys, I am really tongue twisted tonight. Now that's a huge range. SNUGPAK claims that it's absolutely accurate, and the low temperature is, you know, obviously it's a low temperature. It's for extreme experienced users in, you know, ideal conditions other than it being minus 58 degrees. Your average weekend camper isn't going to be able to take it that low, but somebody that's very experienced, used to cold, you know, camping in extreme cold weather, and has the proper tools and system to go with it. If you watch any of my videos, you know I preach having a system, not just a bunch of individual parts, but parts that work together. And you really need a good system to have any sleeping bag go to minus 58 degrees below 0. But SNUGPAK claims it's been done, and you know, this bag is absolutely able to do it. Moving on from that, it's 104 ounces, which is not a backpacking sleeping bag by any means. Some dimensions: you have 32 inches at the head, 87 long, and 22 at the foot. I will put a link in the description of exactly what it's made from. Obviously it has their Softie Premier and Reflectotherm insulation. As far as which fabrics they use, I know there's steel plate and 2 steel plate on the outside, and then another different fabric on the inside. You can see the weave in the SNUGPAK steel plate insulation here. It's a really strong fabric. Yeah, it's still soft, and the inside fabric is very smooth, and there's a very soft hand against the skin. There's the tag. I don't think it's going to tell me. No. If you can read that. Different languages. There's the tag. Now this is an older version. SNUGPAK has updated it, and now it's just the Softie Antarctica, and they've raised the lower limit to 20 degrees below zero now. So I don't know if there's a difference in the bag or not, but this one says minus 58, so that's what I'm gonna go with. All right, features. You wanna see the features of this awesome bag. You've got a huge, nice size foot box. We'll start down at this end. It is a mummy shaped bag. You've got two nice strong webbing loops on the bottom here, so you can hang it to dry it and keep it lofted if you want to. Again, there's a shot of the SNUGPAK steel plate. You've got big zippers that they're not YKK zippers, but they are very smooth. One-handed, I'm not like stepping on it or anything. Very smooth zippers. Inside the zipper you have webbing, a no snag system with webbing on each side of the zipper track to keep this material from getting caught in it. And then you've got another, so you've got two pieces of webbing, one on each side. And opening it up from the bottom, there is two zippers, 1, 2. I'll open it up from the bottom to show you inside. The foot box, the entire foot box, is a stronger material. Maybe this is the steel plate, I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the I'll put it in the description box what each part is made of. But this is a stronger material, it's more durable, and it's designed to be able to take abuse, so you can wear your boots in the bag if you are in the military, or you know, maybe it's really cold and you want to wear your mucklucks in bed. Who knows? But the bottom of the bag is going to take some abuse if you need it to. And that goes from here all the way down. So you can see a good bit of the bottom of the foot box is, you know, going to be a little stronger. Also in the bottom of the sleeping bag are two tabs, one on each side of the foot box, if I can find it here. Oh, where's the other one at? Anyway, there's a fabric tab. It's not stiff webbing like on the outside. It's a really soft, thin fabric tab, one on each side, and that is specifically for this right here. This is the foot box of the SNUGPAK TS1 thermal suede sleeping bag liner. This ties in to this loop to keep the sleeping bag liner from twisting in the night. Not all of their bag liners have it, but some of SNUGPAK's bag liners have this feature, and some of their sleeping bags do. From what I can tell, mainly the thicker ones, and you know, the ones that you're going to need to use with, or you know, potentially with a bag liner, are going to have the ability to do it. So you can attach your bag liner inside the bag to keep it from bunching, twisting, riding up. It'll keep it in place in the middle of the night, so you know, you're not all twisted up inside this huge bag. It gives you some more freedom. So that's a really neat feature that, you know, like I said, I don't know if other companies do something like that, but SNUGPAK does, and it's a really good feature to have. So I'll zip it up here. Like I said, this is one-handed, not getting snagged. Hopefully it doesn't make a liar out of me. One-handed, doesn't get snagged. Obviously it's hot, it's warm out, so I don't have gloves on, I'm not cold, but it's a really good zipper. Moving on up, you'll notice that there is a massive draft collar neck baffle up top here. Now this is a center zipper sleeping bag. It's designed for the military. See the center zipper there? And this baffle, you've got a tab here on the outside that's Velcro. It can also Velcro to itself. It Velcros across to keep your zipper from going down. And you've got this massive draft collar that's sewn all the way around the inside here, and it also has Velcro on it, so it can Velcro together like so. So you zip up the sleeping bag and then zip these two together, And then now you have this draft collar on the inside and no way for air to get down behind it or around it. And you've got a cord lock and cord on each side so you can draw it in around your neck and keep any air from coming in, or more importantly, warm air that you've put into the bag from escaping. And you really need that if you're going to be doing some extreme winter camping. There's also a very hefty baffle behind the zipper, and also this webbing will prevent some wind and air from escaping too. This sleeping bag is not sewn through, so even on the inside, you see the seam here. There are different seams in different places. It's not sewn through at all. That seam isn't connected to this seam, so you're not going to lose air, or heat isn't going to be able to get out, and cold isn't going to be able to seep in through the seams, which is a really good design feature, I believe. It has a very large 3D hood, as you can see here. Lots of insulation in the hood. We'll close it up, zip it up. I am going to add a larger zipper pull. That's quite small. I didn't buy this new. I got this off of eBay. So we've got that zipped up here, and you can see this comes all the way up almost to the face, so you can really, get yourself burrowed in there, and with the neck baffle cinched around, you're going to be nice and cozy. You can see the length compared to the sleeping mat, which is inflated now. It comes in, this is the olive green. It also comes in black and coyote. It's a very soft material. You got a ghosted logo here. As the temperature gets colder and I'm able to actually use it, I'll do a gear test video with a lot of the products, SNUGPAK gear and such that I've been reviewing lately and just done reviews on. I'll be doing a lot of gear testing videos as it gets colder out, so you guys can actually see the gear in use and not just me talking about it and having to go, I could say that I've used it, but actually seeing somebody use it is a big help. If it doesn't work, it's not going to work, and I'm not going to tell you guys it's going to work. This bag, like I said, I got it for, I believe it was a little over $100, brand new. It can go, $300, and under. So I got it really cheap. I got the pad for, I believe, $30. And I believe this pad is $70, in that range. You can see the stuff sack for the Antarctica RE bag. It's SNUGPAK's standard compression sack. Got nice, strong webbing. Very big. It's got a flap to cover the end. Got a handle in the bottom. You saw all the stats that are on it. Here it is compared to the mat, the bag for the mat, the sleeping mat. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'll be doing some testing. Do you guys actually see it in use? I was going to have my daughter Lily get in the bag just to see a person in it, but she's inside, and kids, it's impossible to get them outside nowadays. So, it took a couple minutes for the pad to inflate, and I can also put a couple breaths in it. Let me do that real quick. And that overfilled it, so it's pretty stiff now. That's probably about how I used it in the hammock. I inflated it all the way and then let some of the air out so it wasn't stiff, and it kind of moved to the hammock, or formed to the hammock a little bit better. But So there they are, guys. I'll unzip this bag, show it to you real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like cold weather camping? Have you been wanting to try it? If you watch any of my videos, you know that I get a lot of gear for very, very, very far from retail. I mean, I can't remember the last time I paid full price for, you know, any of my gear, except for, you know, some of the newer hammocks and insulation that I have. But most of the other stuff is on sale on eBay, on Amazon. You can find it. You just got to know what you're looking for. Ask questions if you don't know. You know, there's a ton of information out there. Places like Hammock Forum, places like YouTube, you know, heck, Wikipedia, you can find information. You know, just, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to get decent gear. And like I mentioned before, it's about having a system that works together. You can have a bunch of cheap pieces of gear, and cheap as in price, not as in effectiveness. But if they work together, then you're going to be able to succeed at, you know, whatever your goal is, be it, you know, long distance hiking, sleeping at 58 degrees below zero. You know, if your gear is right for you and it works together with your clothing, and you're taking the right steps as far as hydration, having calories in your system, you know, making sure your bladder's empty, and you've got a little bit of experience, there's no reason why you can't push this bag well below zero. Maybe not to minus 58, because most of us will never see that in our lifetimes, but there's no reason you can't use this anywhere in the lower 48 with a bag like this if you're, you know, if you do take all those steps. So I'm Chesapeake, guys. Here's a look at the foot box. Climb in here. I got my shoes on to show you. Grab the zipper pull. Now it's going to make a liar out of me, watch. We're not going to fuss with it. I got a lot of extra room. I can even slide down some more. So, let me know what you guys think. Here it is. You can see the neck baffle, how it, how am I going to do this? I hope you guys can see this. See, it really goes up around your face, and will keep that cold air out. So let's sign off, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. I hope this video turned out well. It's getting dark, but I wanted to really get it out to you guys, to give you guys a look at it, and just to let you know that I've got a lot more videos coming. I've got some really neat SNUGPAK clothing and some other gear I'm going to be doing videos on, and one of them is this right here. It's just a sneak peek. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. If you watched to the end, you're awesome. I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors, and I'll see you guys next time.